Hey everybody, it is noon on the East Coast. It is a Monday. Happy Monday. I actually saw the funniest meme and I posted it. It was like, this was on Sunday. It said, I can't believe it's Monday again tomorrow. Like, I can't keep living like this. Right. It's like back at it, back at it, back at it. But it is Monday. I actually don't mind Mondays. I love Mondays. It is the start of the new week, which is fantastic. Pat just jumped on. Hey, Pat, how you doing? It was a beautiful Mother's Day weekend. I hope those of you who are moms or mom figures were spoiled rotten, as you deserve. Hey, Bertha, hello. I don't know if you guys saw, but we actually went to QVC, and they did the sweetest thing for all the moms. So, when we got there, hey, Aria, pretty, and Dana's here. Hi, Cindy's here. When we got to Q, all the moms were actually brought into what they called the boutique, which is this really pretty room where a lot of our 1 hour shows are actually, or 2 hour shows are done. And they had completely transformed it into all these beautiful flowers. Hello, Sally's checking in from Southern California. Yeah, tell me where you guys are all checking in from. Yvonne's here, Christina's jumping on. And they spoiled them rotten. They had my grandma's coffee cake, they had mimosas, they had ice cream, and they all got to kind of talk and chat and get to know one another. And truly, my mom had absolutely the best time. Hey, Lisa Lasort, and Sharon's here, which is awesome. And she really felt very special, and it was nice because we had 2 hours in the car driving up, 2 hours in the car driving back. We did takeout when we got home. Which was so nice, but she was beat. She was like, I hope you don't mind, but yeah, I'm gonna actually call it a day. Ooh, Port Orchard, Washington. Wow, that's amazing. Sylvia's here. I always find it so fascinating, like where everybody is checking in from. I'm in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. We are supposed to have a beautiful day today, which I'm looking forward to. And yeah, we had a beautiful day yesterday. It rained all day on Saturday, which was fine. I was a little under the weather. I don't know. There's like this stomach bug going around and I just have not been able to shake it. Do you guys have it? Because it's not fun. But I am feeling better, which is great. So I am actually leaving for, Colorado on Thursday. My goddaughter Grayson is graduating high school. So Ed and I are going to go out and see my bestie Amy and, check in and spend some quality time there celebrating this amazing young lady. And I get to see my bestie, which is just the icing on the cake. So it's going to be 90. Oh my gosh, Yvonne, lucky. Isn't it funny? We literally go from freezing to sweating. There's no longer this in between. Spring is just overrated, apparently. It's just overrated. What can I tell you? But we've really, really had a very, very nice weekend. Aria's checking in from Kentucky. Greta's just jumping on. Hey, everybody. Lisa, I know you find this hard to believe. I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb. But anyway, so a spoiled mom rotten. Had some takeout and then she went home to chill. And yes, I mean, she's seriously busier than me usually. So that's kind of funny. So Colorado, looking forward to it. I think it's going to rain the whole time, but you know what? That's all right. Who cares? We'll be doing some fun stuff. And yes, Grayson's going to be going to CU, Colorado University. So she's very excited about that. And I'm very excited about that. And I know her mother's very excited about that because she will be close. And her brother goes to Flagstaff, so Joey. So I know she's been traveling back and forth to see him there and having a great time. So those are the deets. That's what's going on for the week. Lisa will be holding down the fort as always, which is awesome. She had a wonderful Mother's Day. Her kids spoiled her rotten. And we were catching up before and just kind of seeing. So what did you guys do? Let me know. Let me know how you celebrated your Mother's Day. And also, I just wanted to take a minute to chat through some of our must-haves. Have you seen our BOGO, buy one, get one? I love that term, by the way, of our Star Stitch soup and sandwich. So typically one of these 18-ounce mugs, 12-inch serving platter, a la soup and sandwich, is normally $22.95. Today, the BOGO is buy one, get one. So for $22.95, you're gonna put 2 in your cart, and you'll get that again when you go ahead and check out. You'll only be charged for 1. So I have to tell you, this Star Stitch is stunning. If you've never seen this before, I just love the patchwork quilt detail, the whip stitching that runs around the edges, the embossed stars. What does that mean? That means these are actually raised. Do not disturb. I know, Lise, it's just it's no good. And then all of this individually hand painting all the way around. So just this serving platter alone at 12 inches, like think about charcuterie, think about maybe layering even some citronella candles and having this outside on your barbecue table, picnic table, whatever it might be. And then you add in the 18-ounce mug, and in this case, 2 18-ounce mugs, 2 of the 12-inch platters for $22.95. Like, buy one, get one. Why wouldn't you? So love that we have this available. And our soup and sandwiches are always so popular. Like, I started this category because I didn't want to get down all the dinnerware. I needed a bowl. I needed a mug. This is everything all in one. This is your latte mug. This is your soup mug. It could be cereal in the morning. This could be oatmeal. It could be hot. It could be cold. There's just something so awesome about a nice oversized 18-ounce mug. And then you have all of that Star Stitch pattern that runs around the edge. So when you think of the workmanship and the detail that goes into each one of these pieces, and then all the different colors, all the different hand painting, like they really truly are, hi Heidi, hi Carol, works of art. And then of course you're getting that beautiful elongated 12-inch, I like to call it a serving platter because that's what it is. Layer that soup and sandwich right there, and you are good to go. Here's the scoop. Star Stitch is one of those patterns that we bring in this time of year, and then once it's gone, it's usually gone. You don't see it until this time next year, if at all. And we don't always guarantee that we're gonna bring back the same pieces. Iowa on the board. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day again to everybody out there celebrating. Any mom-like figures, bonus moms, also pet moms, all of those great titles that we all get called that I know mean probably the most to us. No, Debbie, this is over at temp-tations.com. These are our must-haves. This is today's must-have. And then I was just going to remind you of the previous week's must-haves in case you might have missed it. It has been a busy week, lots going on, and I think this weekend was probably very busy for a lot of you. I happened to get all of my planting done last weekend, but we did put in the tomato plants. If you guys have been following along with the tomato plant saga, yes, Ed and I put the tomato plants in. Was it Saturday morning? It was Saturday morning. So a day before Mother's Day. And then it started raining. So it was actually perfect. Patriotic all year. I hear you, by the way. I hear you. All right. So on Wednesday, we shared with you, okay, we're going to continue on with, of course, our patriotic theme. Look at this beautiful 14-inch star-shaped platter. Here's what I love. Do you notice that so when I design these pieces, you still have that great depth here. So anything you're going to put on here is going to stay put. Sauces, barbecue ribs, that barbecue sauce, Mexican street corn where you have all of that like, aioli goodness that's on top. Everything's going to stay put because it has that beautiful rim. But look how gorgeous whip stitching that runs all the way around, that beautiful stoneware piece, and then inside you have that hand applied detail of that Star Stitch pattern. So doesn't matter which way you're looking at this. This one is super duper cute. It's 14 inches, as I mentioned, and $22.95. So we have a theme of $22.95, right? You can get the BOGO, $22.95, 2 platters, 2 mugs. You can get this awesome oversized 14-inch star-shaped platter. Why wouldn't you? I so love this piece. And then I also, because why wouldn't you, want the 8-inch matching coordinated plates. Those are also $22.95. So you can pick up 4, you can pick up 8, you can pick up 12, layer them into the dinnerware that you're already putting out there. Use them as little dessert plates, little tidbit plates, app plates. These are so great. And if you were able to pick up the whole shebang, and you did the platter and the 4 plates. Look how fun that is. So now you are Memorial Day through Labor Day and every day in between and after, all set with your star stitch. So let me just say a quick little, hey Megan, hello, hello. Joyce is here and Pam's checking in. Janice is here. We are talking star stitch. We are talking, I love all the hearts. Thank you for all the love on the side. We are talking all about star stitch, which is a pattern that you can only find here at temp-tations.com. So you definitely want to shop that. Matthew Angelo, how you doing? Jeremy's on the board. Vicky's here. Love how everybody is hopping on. So we have our buy one, get one. And I'll kind of recap all of this before, in case you're kind of just joining us and checking in. Star stitch is always in season. I agree with you. We were just talking about how Americana never goes out of season. And speaking of, we had our set of 2 platters. Boy, was this super duper popular. So 14-inch platter, traditional oval platter, and a 16-inch platter. Both of these, right? For me, platters are that quintessential piece that honestly I need all year round, but especially when I'm out at the grill. We got the Blackstone, which we're going to actually break that in this Memorial Day. All the kids are coming. Well, mostly all the kids are coming. Some friends are coming, which is great. Joy and her kids. So there's going to be probably about 20 of us descending in this area. And so I'm always looking for, how am I going to get everything out on the table? How am I going to do all of this? The platters are your secret weapon because these are stoneware. So you can heat these up. You can actually put these right in your oven, right? So if you have something that you want to keep warm right before you bring it out, perfect. And they're also going to go in the fridge and the freezer if you wanted to chill something ahead of time because you're bringing out cold desserts or cold apps. Maybe you're doing a charcuterie board on one. Chill it in the fridge ahead of time, then bring it out. Fantastic. You need to wash it. It goes right in the dishwasher. So it's that same great stoneware, but who doesn't need 2 platters? And by the way, we also did it in watermelon. My new obsession. Everybody needs that slice of watermelon. And I love how this has that mint background and then the beautiful watermelon all the way around it. So I'm just going to show you actually the 14-inch that we have here. Oh, I can't. Okay. The palm trees and the flamingos. Absolutely darling. So we debuted these patterns just on our oven gloves. And you guys loved them so much and asked, like, can you bring them in some more of the seasonal look? So yes, we brought them in the food tents. Karen's checking in. How are you? We brought them in some mugs I know you saw recently. So we're trying to add these seasonal patterns to some of the stoneware pieces as well so that you can collect along with us. Can we talk about beach umbrellas? Hello. Lime greens, hot pinks. I love the white background and how that just really makes everything pop. So look how fun that is. Like that is just screaming for, what is it? Key lime pie maybe? Little key lime pie bites, little individual cheesecakes, right? Aren't these great? Don't forget, you're getting a set of 2. You're getting the 14-inch and the 16-inch, and they're under $30. So $29.95. What? Right. You would expect to pay, and happily, $30 for the 14-inch, but you're also getting the 16-inch as well for under $30. Garden happens to be my jam and my fave. It has the hummingbird, it has the dragonfly up here, and then it has the ladybug, which I do in honor of my grandmother. P.S. And by the way, and Lisa, I didn't tell you the story this morning. So my mom gets to my house yesterday. She went to church in the morning, and then she came, and we were going to jump in the car and head up to Q for the Mother's Day QVC celebration, spoiling, which was great. And so we're standing out on my patio, out on my deck, and I was showing her the pots that I had just done, all the flower pots. And I kid you not, a red cardinal swooped in, landed right on the fence by the bird feeder, right where we're looking. And then the female came in, landed right next to him, and then they both just flew off. And my mom, who's not terribly emotional, looked over at me and she was like, oh. And I was like, right? Like, totally my dad saying hello. I loved it. I'm assuming the female was probably my grandmother. But it was such a sweet thing. And if you believe in those things, it like really goes right to your heart. So we decided that George, my dad, was very happy that we were going to be going up to QVC and that Mom and I were together. All right, and we have Pawfetti, by far the most popular since we made this available. You guys have been loving the Pawfetti because we haven't done many pieces in the Pawfetti. It's a fairly new pattern for us that we've kind of debuted, dipped our toe in last year, and now, buckle up for 2020, the end of 2023 and 2024 and beyond, because Pawfetti is here to stay for sure. Why not flower pot with this design? Yes. So we have, over at QVC.com, we do have a whole garden assortment that you can check out, where I actually designed stoneware flower pots that have the garden pattern on it. So you definitely want to check that out. It was like my jam. So loved designing that and had a lot of fun. So those were our set of 2 platters. They are a must. Hence why we called them the must-have for your summertime entertaining. And I love that we had so much fun with the patterns, whether it was star stitch, whether it was Pawfetti, whether it was, of course, the watermelons and the flamingos. There's just so much fun. And then garden, of course, and garden is the pattern that we have on those planters. So you definitely want to check those out too. We have an entire garden assortment here on temp-tations.com as well as QVC.com. So you can always feel free to go and check that out. I always believe that your outdoor space should be as nice as your indoor space. I'm loving the Star Stitch platters. Matthew, I have to tell you, as we talk about taking your indoor, this is like an absolute must. They really turned out beautiful. So we were talking about the BOGO today. And the BOGO today is our soup and sandwich. If you're not familiar with that is, it is actually the ability to put grilled cheese on here and tomato soup, to put a salad in here and an Italian hoagie, which is my fave. If you ever ask me what my favorite sandwich is, it's an Italian combo or hoagie or whatever, grinder, wherever you are in the US. Of course, we all call it something different. I just love it. I toast it, I put mayo on it. I know. But anyway, you can, of course, do all of those things. This could be Chinese takeout in here, noodles, and maybe some egg rolls on here or some wontons. So many different ways. But today, it's a BOGO, meaning it's a buy one, get one free. So for $22.95, you're going to get 2 of the 12-inch serving platters and 2 of the 18-ounce soup and cereal and latte mugs. But you're going to put 2 in your cart, and then when you go to checkout, you'll only be charged for the $22.95. So whether it's that, whether it's the set of 2 platters, or I'm so over the moon with our figural star stitch that we did, where we have our 14-inch figural platter. Like, are you kidding me? Like, first of all, how fun to have both of these and kind of like mix and match, right? And so that it's not, everything's not so linear and perfect. There's something so fun about having something figural. And by the way, not easy to do. It's much easier to do an oval. It's much easier to do a round. But when you actually create this in the kiln and you're actually firing it, it's pretty amazing how you can get that gorgeous detail. And the fact that these are all individually hand done is just gorgeous. And then the plates. So even if you picked up the set of 2 ovals, right? You got the 14 and the 16-inch. Pick up these plates. They're $22.95 for 4. They're 8 inches, so that's your standard like soup and salad plate. You know, like when you get your dinnerware sets, this is kind of that app plate. Now you can have fun mixing and matching those together. Like, I just love this. So the platters are $30. The plates are $22.95. So what is that? 50, a little over, what did I say? 30, 20, $52.95. And you can have 2 platters and 4 great plates. So again, trying to create these sets so that it works with your lifestyle. Yes. So for the whole set of platters, I think you're asking, Jennifer, they are under 30. I was just saying, you would think you'd pay 30 just for the 14-inch, but you're also getting that huge, I gotta hold this up, that huge 16-inch. Look at this thing. This thing is massive. So I love this, like hot dogs, hamburgers, corn on the cob, everything we're going to be doing for the summer. You need these as a must. And I was showing all the different patterns that we have. So you can, of course, check this all out over at temp-tations.com and really see the patterns and see how it looks, and also see all of the must-haves, including today's. But hopefully everybody had a lovely weekend. And everybody was spoiled or did the spoiling. Any cake carriers? Kate, no cake carrier plan. but I like where you're headed. They're, with this whole supply chain issue, textiles and things like that, insulated bags are very, very hard to come by. And there's something that I absolutely love and want more of in our collection. So stay tuned for probably spring, summer of 2024. Can you believe that? That's already happening. Oh, Mandy, I love your little emoji. By the way, Lisa doesn't like her emoji. I think you guys remember that from the last time that we were together. She was going to call Mark Z and let him know that she needed a few more options. Lisa, how's that going? Just curious if he ever got back to you, if he gave you a timeline. If he was going to let you collab on it, like, does he know? Like, there's various lipstick shades that will go and be available in there. We will all need to know. Tara, will there be available in Patriotic? Okay, so Patriotic and the Firework pattern are typically over on QVC. Star Stitch is a pattern that we only have here at temp-tations.com. So, of course, if you saw something that you love in that, it's something very special. Never heard back. Weird. So weird. Anyway, you don't give up the fight, okay, Lisa? I think you're going to win this one. But yeah, you can check out all the collections on both. And again, Star Stitch, temp-tations.com, Patriotic, QVC.com. Veronica is here, Teresa's here, Rita's here. I love that everybody is jumping on for Tara Time. It is just kind of a place for us to chat. I'm always open to any of your suggestions and your questions. I'm going to do a little review of what past is must-haves and kind of focus on today's must-have, which I'm absolutely loving. I'm creating my own with lashes. See, lashes in various lipstick colors. Please make queen size blankets. Right. I'm obsessed with blankets, obsessed with pillows. P.S. And by the way, we got a Murphy bed. Do you guys know what that is? Like, it's a built-in thing to the wall, and you pull it down, and it's a bed. We got a Murphy bed, and I just realized today that we're going to have company, and I don't have a comforter for it. So that is my late afternoon. Lisa said she went to Marshall's and got a great deal up there, so I think I might be checking out Marshall's. I could also check out Bed Bath & Beyond, but I have a feeling they're down to like final quantities of like any, I don't know. I'll pop in there anyway. Any ideas for, Temptations Days? Let me just tell you guys, we have so much planned for Temptations Days, including ending with a today's special value, which is awesome. But as you know, we can't tell you about that. I actually thought I had something on my shirt, but guess what? It's just on my phone. You guys have that happen? Like the amount of probably germs on my phone, we're not even going to talk about it, right? We're not even going to talk about it. Are we getting new goodies for Christmas in July? Will I be dead? Hopefully not, but yes, Matthew, I know I will be exceeding your expectations, and the cuteness factor is over the top. So yes, we will have a ton of new for Christmas in July. Christmas in July is something that obviously we do on QVC, and we also do it over at temp-tations.com. And then we will roll into August days. I believe it's kicking off August 20th, and it's rolling into September 20th. And we have big deals, and we have new items and new materials, and it's always our month of celebration. 21 years, which is insane. 21 years, and we celebrate by kind of looking at new materials and new ideas, and it's kind of like, it's our Super Bowl, to be quite honest. And by all the hearts, I'm assuming you guys love it too. So stay tuned, more to come on that. And then what do we have coming up this week? Like I said, I am headed to Colorado on Thursday with the Hubs. My best friend, my goddaughter, her daughter, Grayson, is graduating from high school. So we are going out there to celebrate with her. It was so nice to see your mom yesterday. Wasn't she adorable? Like, I have to just say, give that woman a stick mic. And she's like all about it. Like, I wasn't quite sure she was going to give it back. So she made a joke. So way back when, my mom used to also go on air. And she used to help support Lisa and myself. And she said that she was never quite ready for prime time. That's what she said yesterday, and it actually made me giggle. That's so not true. Yes, our anniversary is in August. That's when we celebrate August days. I'm not going to be, yes. Lots of buffetti coming. You will see harvest. It's when we bring back all of our great patterns that are seasonal. Yes, it is very much our Super Bowl. But back to my mom and the stick mic. She loved it. And, she may want to just do this a little bit more often. Right. Along with everything else that this woman does. She's rings the handbells in church. She helps run the food pantry. She is part of Rotary. There's so many things going on. Go Gail. Go Gail is right. Right now, currently, she is collecting clothing for a food drive. Nope. She is collecting clothing for a clothing drive. Lisa went through her closet kindly enough. I went through my closet kindly enough. And if you haven't in a while, I think we all should. I don't know what we do. I do. Let me just be honest. I wear like the same 5 to 10 things on blast, like on rotation. Like it's very rare. Like this shirt, you've probably seen 982 times. Okay. But I like it and therefore I go to it. So I have a closet full of clothes that I should just give away to someone else who could use it and need it. And so that is what I'm doing. Did you guys ever watch that show, that Maria Kondo? I only watched it briefly, but she would always say take something out of your closet and look at it. Does it bring you joy? If it doesn't bring you joy, donate it. Well, that would be interesting. So I'm going to Maria Kondo all of that. Beautiful mom. She is, I will tell you, Robin, I am very, very blessed to have my mom. She is turning 80 this year. She turns 80 in August, which is so exciting. And she's so funny because I think I've said this to you guys before. She was talking about one of the little old ladies at church the other day. She actually said, little old lady at church. And I said, little old lady as in how old, Mom? And she's like 80. I go, I mean, I'm going to just draw this direct comparison for you, but you can kind of let me know what you think. But you're going to be 80. And she just starts laughing. She's like, I just don't feel 80. I literally look in the mirror and I say, how did I get so old? I still think I'm 60. And by the way, she behaves like she's still 60. She is a young 80. So it's amazing. And I'm truly blessed and I never take it for granted. I think, for Mother's Day, I took her and her bestie to see Hamilton. And we just had such a great memories. Honestly, she doesn't need stuff. No one really needs stuff. But these great memories that we can make together, like yesterday, out of all the Mother's Day that we have spent together, and I am 49, so there have been 49 Mother's Days that I've spent with my mother. I will say that yesterday was one of truly a really memorable one. She loved it. She felt special. It was something different. We had alone time up and back in the car, to chit chat and gossip. You know how it rolls. And so age is just a number. Robin, you are so right. I say the same thing. I hoard my clothes, still have maternity clothes from the 70s. Isn't that funny? Marty. There are some things that I just cannot part with, right? And and then there's the clothes, and I don't know if you do this, but I tell myself, I'm going to get back into those jeans. No, I'm not. Just donate them. I was watching Eat, Pray, Love the other day. Did you guys ever see that movie with Julia Roberts? And there's just a line in it that always makes me laugh. And she's just she's in Italy and she's talking to her girlfriend and she's like, it looks like you're breaking up with that pizza. Why aren't you eating it? And she's like, oh, all I've done is eat carbs. I unbuttoned my pants 15 minutes ago. I feel I'm so full of whatever, blah, blah, blah. And Julia Roberts is just look, I have no desire to overdo it, but here's the deal. I'm going to finish my pizza, and then if I need to just go buy bigger pants, I'm going to go buy bigger pants. There's a good lesson for all of us, right? Let's stop obsessing over all these things. I just ordered the Watermelon Kitchen drying mats. I can't wait to get them. Ooh, Jeremy Love, did you see the watermelon serving platters? I was saying we started these patterns in our gloves and some of our what I'll call textile pieces like our drying mats. And now you were like, oh, but we want to see it on stoneware. So we did it on mugs and we have it on our set of 2 platters. So if you're going for that watermelon theme, which I highly recommend you do, you're definitely going to want to check that out. My watch, this is actually an Apple Watch. And these are the bands. So Ed changes his bands out, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a week. I am maybe once every 6 months. And it is quite a conversation between the 2 of us because he's like, you have all these great bands and you never, yes, we do need figural watermelon. Matthew, I actually think that's adorable. Figure a watermelon. So he talks about bands and me switching them out, and I just don't. So there, take that. I will not be watch band shamed. I love this band. It kind of goes with everything. Although I do have some fun ones. I do. We need to figure a watermelon. I'm on it. I'm on it. All right, you guys. Well, this was super fun. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Hopefully you liked our week in review. As we looked at, yes, Matthew, great idea. I agree. Carla, hi. Carla's just jumping on. Carla, in case you missed it, we were talking about Mother's Day. We were talking about must-haves. Somehow I got on a random conversation about eat, pray, love. Eat, pray, love. Stay tuned. That whole stream of consciousness really starts to keep going like at minute 31. So we're only at minute 29. Lisa's already at home like, wrap it up. Megan, love Tarot Time. I love Tarot Time. So here's the scoop, guys. I want to keep doing this, but I also want you guys to be able to participate. So if there's things that you want to see, a la Matthew Angelo with a figure of watermelon, or things you want to ask, feel free. Come to the table with lots of questions because I love, love, love questions. And of course, you can check out all of our must-haves over at temp-tations.com. And for the week, yes, Wednesday night, I will be in the kitchen with David, live in the studio, and then headed out to Colorado. Lisa will be in the kitchen with Mary and potentially on Sunday with In the Kitchen with David. So stay tuned. Always check back and check out our calendars. And we will try to keep you posted there as much as we can. Well, this was fun. Thank you. And I will see you all very, very soon. Oh, hello from Vegas or bye from Vegas. Donna, love it. Viva love Vegas. Love it. All right, you guys. Love you all. Have a great, great Monday. It's the kickoff to a new week. And I'm hopping into my closet and look at the clothes with a serious eye. Dolores, you have to say, do you bring me joy? If you don't, donate. No, you don't bring me joy. I used to fit into you like two months ago, and now I can't fit into you. No, you don't bring me joy. Just kidding. All right, adore you guys. I'll see you all real soon. Take care. Bye.